So I'll try to cover all the cosmetics and answer some of your questions that you had. So the diff drop is already installed, so it comes with it. Those are new Toyota A-arms, upper and lower. New differential bushings. CVs. The driver's side is an aftermarket. The Toyota one that I installed was the culprit on this side. It was on the passenger side. Shop told me that it broke. I had it in there for maybe 500 miles, and I had asked them to check the inside seal for the diff, and I said I was worried about it. They said they did, and they didn't. So it started leaking maybe 1,000 miles after I got it back out of the shop. The only thing I didn't install in my parts list were the front torsion bars from Ironman, because I didn't put a bumper on. They just weren't heavy enough, or there's not enough weight up front. There's a nick right here, or a scratch, whatever you want to call it. The tabs, this needs to be replaced. This light here, the tabs that hold it in are broke. This one is from an LX. There's actually no light bulb in there. It's not because I didn't have money that I didn't replace it yet. This was given to me by a guy on the forums, and I've got so much going on in life that I just haven't gotten to it. But that's why it's not, it doesn't look the greatest, but it was better than having nothing in there. Needs an antenna. Previous owner put Plasti Dip on the wheels to make them black. I've gotten most of it off, but I wasn't too worried about it because I have some Toyota steel wheels, the 16-inch split wheels. So I was gonna go with those, or am gonna go with those if I end up keeping this thing. Needs a window. I've been trying to order one through Toyota because it's gonna have that bronze tint to it. I think they're $70 through Toyota. I just haven't been able to get one. They're perpetually out of stock. I don't want to put in an aftermarket window. That's why I haven't done it yet. The Toyota dealer in El Paso, it's the website says that it's in stock, but every time I've called down there, they say it's not. These plastic trims need to be replaced. They're just kind of, trashy, or, peeling up. I think they're $70. It's not a cost thing. It's more of a, just getting it done. The vent cover, I have it. It just needed to be repaired. Just haven't done it yet. So, but it's painted to match. I noticed down here there's a little bit of paint peeling on the pinch trim. Not too bad. The shop that painted the truck, gives a 5-year warranty, so I can certainly have it corrected, although that's like 500 miles away in Tucson. But you know, if it was a deal breaker, I could probably get something figured out. I've got the spoiler. It's matched in this it's not really like, I don't know, it's spray on, but it's not rubber. It's more of a, feels like plastic. It's a very nice, it looks good, it really does. But the spoiler is done to match. I just didn't want to put it back on. The roof rack is also done in that same, I don't know, for sake of a better word, lack of a better word, we'll call it a bed liner, but it's, I don't know, it's a spray on something or other. It's an extremely thick clear coat, but I, you know, have been taking it off road, so there are some of these, you know, lines. That's an ant or a bug, but it's an extremely thick clear coat. I don't know, I think my buddy did like 10, I want to say 10 layers. He wanted me to be able to take it off road and buff it out. These I would replace, these rubber moldings. It just got overlooked when it was at my buddy's shop for all those months. But you know, again, like this, it's the plastics peeling off. This is an aftermarket window, but that was not done by me. I wouldn't have gone with an aftermarket. The windshield is an aftermarket, and I did put that one in, but it was not, you know, it wasn't really a cost thing. They couldn't get the Toyota windshield, and the truck was ready to go, and I think that windshield was like 300 bucks. And I think the Toyota one was, I don't know, 1,500 or something crazy. On this fender liner, it's, although, you know, if a guy took this bolt out, it would bolt right up. Again, up, you know, new upper and lower A-arms. I think that's it for the cosmetics. There's really no dents, stings, or scratches to speak of. It's, you know, it just got painted. And by the way, it, you know, the paint job was $8,000. All the Toyota OEM, you know, because I did also the rear stabilizers, you know, all that stuff's new. Toyota with bushings. I want to say just in the suspension, I spent about $7,000. So I'm not, you know, this isn't a flip or anything like that. I'm not making any money on it. It doesn't have the Ironman mediums in the back. No rust. No rust at all. Well, except on that tailpipe, I guess. But it's not a rusty vehicle at all. Back seats are new. That's just a logbook to those two briefcases is a logbook to a Cessna 180. Anyways, these back seats are brand new. They were sitting in an old lady's garage. She had a new Land Cruiser. Excuse the mess. I did take the front drive shaft off just to, you know, take any load off of the differential. Seats, you know, the back seats, they kind of have this going on. I think they'd clean up okay. You know, of course, milk spatter from having two little girls. There's a split right there on that seam. Although I just wanted to get the canvas seat covers front and back, but that's like $1,500. That is a cost thing at this point, you know. I don't really want to spend $1,500 on seat covers if I end up selling it. I don't think they would really add to somebody wanting to pay more money for it. The leather, you know, it's there. I think it could be sewn back to, you know, sewn back. If a guy wanted to save these, clean them, or, you know, recondition them, or whatever you wanted to do. Seat backs are good. The seat belts, you know, of course we live out here. It's spent his whole life out here, and goes off-roading, I'm sure. We had it 3 years on the ranch. Seat belts are dirty, but I do have brand new front seat belts for it. It has a Pioneer with Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth. I don't think it has a CD player. I don't see how it would. You know, this is, you know, obviously just scratched from over the years of use. It did have wood, the wood trim, which I removed all of the wood trim except for on the doors. Carpet is, you know, underneath is in pretty good shape. Those aren't stains, that's just shadowing. Tires, I don't know, I put them on when I got the thing, I want to say 3 years ago. They might have 10,000 miles on them, maybe more, I don't know. I'd have to look at, so I bought it and I think I titled it 6 or 7 months later. And I think the mileage might be on there, but it might not, because New Mexico, if it's an older vehicle, a lot of times they just say NA for the miles. But yeah, let me, I think this is getting kind of long. Let me try to send this to you. If not, I'll upload it to YouTube, and that'll take a bit of time. But anyways.